What is going on, YouTube? I'm Present Arms here, and I'm bringing you a quick gameplay commentary on the map Favela. I'm playing some hardcore search and destroy. I'm not a really big fan of hardcore, but my one of my friends was like, "Hey, you wanna play some hardcore?" I was like, "You know what? I'll give it a try." And I think this is my first game on tonight, and I did pretty decent. I go 11-4. I'm using the UMP, Akimbo M9 replicas, and I pretty much rape. I get a good clutch in the first round, and I do edit out some of the parts where I die. You don't want to watch anybody else play, kind of like my other SND video. But anyway, that's enough with the gameplay. I do go 11-4, by the way, but that's enough with the gameplay. What I'm talking about today is what happened to me about a week ago. This is a pretty funny story. A lot of people, you know, laughing about it. So anyway, last weekend I was at my grandparents' house, and I put myself in the car, and I'm about to go drive, and I put my phone on top of the car. You probably know where this is going. Most of y'all are probably laughing, oh my god. And I have an iPhone 4 with the OtterBox. So I lay on top of the car, get in the car, and or I put myself in the car, and I get in the car, close the door, do whatever, and back up. And the funny part about this is I drive like 15 miles down the road, which is like 15 minutes, and it's still I didn't know it was on the car at the time, but it stayed on the car. And the reason why is because the silicone case that the OtterBox have, the Defender series. So then I turn onto the highway or freeway or whatever you want to call it. I starts picking up speed. I think 55 was the speed limit. So I start picking up speed. Next thing I hear, boom! My phone hit the back window, and I looked at my side mirror and I see my phone bouncing down the freeway. I was like, oh my goodness! Look at that clutch. It's got a clutch, 5-man clutch. Anyway, so it's bouncing down the highway. I was like, oh my goodness, are you serious right now? So I pull over on the side of the road, put it in reverse. I start backing up. I was like, you know what, this is taking too long. Let me get out. So I get out, and I'm running down the side of the, the road. And it's like a 4-lane highway. You have 2 lanes that go like north and 2 lanes that go south. They have a median in the middle. Well, I get down there, I'm running. I see it down the road. I'm running. I see this white like SUV coming down the road. I was like, God, please don't let this happen to me. Oh my goodness, wait. Oh, I see it coming, and now stopped right where my iPhone's at. I'm still on the side of the road waiting for the car to pass. Well, when you're driving, you're supposed to, move over to the side of the road, or if a pedestrian's on the side of the road, moves in the other lane. Well, he or she, whoever's driving the car, moved over at the right time where both their tires, or whoever tires, ran over my phone. I'm like, oh my goodness. I see it flip up in the air, and I get out in the middle of the road and I look at it, and the whole front screen is cracked. It's still on. It was sitting there taking pictures and everything. It was still on. It was cracked. Oh, my OtterBox was, broke at the top. Had some cuts in the silicone case. It was pretty, I was pretty pissed about it. Anyway, so what my dad done is on Monday took it to Best Buy. If you don't know, I have Best Buy insurance through like Geek Squad or whatever, which is really good. If you're looking like, to get insurance on your phone or whatever it may be, then you need to go to Best Buy and get the Geek Squad insurance. So if you broke your phone anyway, I don't think, the only thing is that you can't have it completely submerged in water. They won't fix it then, but if you break it, throw it against the wall, whatever it may be, they'll send it to Apple, and they'll either they'll refurbish it, fix it, or they'll just give you a new one. In my case, they gave me a new one because it was completely shattered. And so you're probably wondering what happened to my OtterBox. Am I getting a new OtterBox, whatever? If you call OtterBox, what I did is I called them, and I said, I dropped my OtterBox and it cracked. They're like, okay, well, do you give me your email? All they asked for was an email, address, whatever, all where I live. And they asked, do you have the receipt? I was like, yes, I got the receipt out. And then she asked, well, take out the front of it and look in the top left corner, and give me the 4-digit like PIN code or whatever it is in the top of the OtterBox. Gave it to her, and they're sending me a new OtterBox. The only downside to them, they have really good customer service, but the only bad thing about it is apparently the processing is really slow. It's like, let's see, I think it's 5 to 7 days to process, then you get an email that ship out. And as of right now, I still haven't got that email that says it's going to ship out yet. So I'm pretty bummed about that. So I won't get it. So I'm trying to be really careful with my iPhone since it has no covering on it. But so yeah, if you're looking for, to get an iPhone, go to Best Buy and get their insurance plan. Apple has really good customer service. OtterBox does. But the only downside to Best Buy, I was gonna ramble on Best Buy real quick. I mean, they're a really good store. I love going in there, but their customer service wise is not very good. For example, I went in there before I got my PVR, and I asked, do you have HD PVR? He's like, no, but we have this one recorder thing. He didn't know what Frick was talking about. He's like, I got this one recorder thing. Let me go show it to you. And I knew what it was. It was a Dazzler, and I was like, no, this is not gonna be. He's like, yeah, it will record HD. And I was like, no, I don't want it on a HD PVR. So I said, all right, thank you, sir. Thank you for helping me. And so that was before I got my PVR. And then I about a week later, when I was getting it, I went to Best Buy, and I went to the TV part, and I asked this lady. I said, do y'all have a component HDMI converter? And they're like, you can't. She was like, you can't do this. You can't convert a lower grade to a higher grade and all this other garbage. I was like, they sell them online. I was wondering if you have. She's like, no, they ain't possible. They might make them, but we don't carry them, and I've never heard of such. And she was pretty rude. She said they didn't make them, so I went to Monoprice and bought me one. She didn't know what she was talking about. So that's the only downside to Best Buy is some of their employees there don't know what they're talking about. In the gaming department, I have had some really good customer service there, but in other ways I don't. I think they're overpriced and their customer service isn't very well. I think they're probably going to be like another Circuit City. So that's pretty much the end of this commentary. I go 11-4. Thank you. Please comment, rate, subscribe. I'm Present Arms, and I'm out.